Hearing of the fall of Eid Castle, Prince Ishtore and General Liza of Friege assembled their forces at Melgen, fanning out into a large formation featuring ballistas and siege tomes, which is a big concern. While Seliph is strong, his resistance is rather lacking, so sending him alone to fight a large number of mages is not ideal. So I decided to take a small detour to train Julia and endeavor finance by Selip's secret trust fund. Gold is normally not tradable in FE4, but married units can transfer all of their money to their spouse, allowing me to power level Julia specifically because I decided to tangle up her and Selip's family trees. By using her brother husband's family fortune, Julia is able to kit herself out with powerful items such as the Bargain Band and Paragon Ring, and I allocate her the return stat so she can repeatedly spam return to gain 60 XP per action, allowing her to gain levels incredibly quickly. Selip's generational wealth provides enough funds to repeatedly repair the return stat, allowing me to grind Julia all the way to level 30. And while this sounds very degenerate, this is actually standard practice for training staff users in most FE4 playthroughs, and with emulator speed up, it's actually surprisingly fast, only taking it around 15 minutes to complete. I move Seliph and Julia across the entire map over to Melgen, and use hit and run attacks and lure individual enemies out, before realizing that I can just throw Julia in to kill everything with Nosferatu. So I park Julia just outside of enemy ballista range, and do just that. Julia slaughters Liza and her entire battalion with ease, taking very little damage because of her high resistance, and recovering any that she actually takes with Nosferatu. Seliph takes care of the ballista, and I have Julia attack Ishtore. I was informed beforehand that Ishtore might be somewhat difficult, but as it turns out, a level 30 Julia makes short work of him. Seliph seizes Melgen and ponders over whether the people they killed were truly evil or not, but Luan tells him to not think too hard about it because they only had 5 lines of dialogue anyway.